Opus is basically a specialty coffee shop. This means that the coffee's procedures, the techniques we use are all to create the best cup of coffee we can, given specialty grade Arabica from different origins. But more than that, it's also actually a neighborhood cafe. We're located in BF Homes, which is in the middle of subdivision here in the south. It's a small shop. It's definitely the farthest thing from commercial. A lot of things are small in scale, like we work with home bakers, we collaborate with people from the area to basically make up everything that comprises Magnum Opus. My name's Jonathan. I'm the head bean of Magnum Opus. It's a title I like to call myself because I'm more than just an owner. I actually do shifts behind the bar and wearing an apron. I love being a part of what we do. I love sharing coffee with people, with more than just telling them about the product. I like serving it as well. So as you can tell, I'm a big coffee guy. But I used to work in corporate. I was an IT consultant. My course was engineering in college. I was an electronics engineer rather. I discovered specialty coffee through a business trip, and it completely changed my perception of how coffee could taste like. When I tasted a really great cup of black coffee in China around 2 years ago, I was blown away. I couldn't believe that coffee could be that way if it was sourced correctly, roasted correctly, brewed to a certain scientific manner. So ever since then, I've been trying to pursue that level of coffee, and that's why we try to control every step of the process with Magnum Opus. The first thing that separates a specialty cafe from other concepts is our use of manual brewing methods. We're not very standard. That's what sets us apart. We're very open to playing around with variables and parameters. It's part of the fun for us. It's part of making a beverage more interesting. But basically, yes, we brew coffee by the cup. We don't just want to serve you a bitter cup of flat-tasting black coffee. We want to serve you something that might change your perception, like how it did mine when I first started appreciating specialty coffee. We also like to play around, as I mentioned. So we have this signature tab where those are just products of our imagination, basically. We play with espresso, we play with brewed coffee. We try to make coffees that haven't been made before. And these are like experimental concepts that we feel are worth sharing as well. I've been living in BF Homes since I was 3. Basically, I saw Aguirre transform from this residential area into this collective of mom and pop stores that are basically run by the owner. So it made sense to me. And besides, when I first discovered good coffee, I used to drive all the way to QC. That's when I decided that I had to open in BF, because the first reason is I wanted to have good coffee close to home, close to the south. And the next reason is it's become such a nice place for budding food concepts that it makes sense to introduce a different way to enjoy coffee as well. We're gonna make good coffee long term. This isn't something that's just a phase or a fad. We're going to be serving good coffee until we can, until the business is afloat. But yeah, in terms of customers, we'd love to have more collaborations with people, whether it's in coffee or not, whether if it's for food or art or other things. Because like I said, we're in BF, it's a neighborhood. This is a neighborhood cafe, so it makes sense to work with a lot of like-minded people, whether or not if it's in the food industry. But as long as we work with passionate people, it's always a lot of fun, and you always tend to create really great ideas.